Alright, so we've got some very large diameter scallops. We've dried them off, just sort of pat dried them. Yeah, they're gorgeous. I mean, I feel like you could just eat them raw almost. But we're going to salt and pepper them and then fry them very, very, very briefly in some small batches. We're going to salt and pepper them with salt, the kosher salt here, a little bit of pepper, just a little bit. This pepper, this is freshly ground pepper, just a little bit, not too much. The salt is really, I mean, if anything, you just salt them. I mean, it's you really want to just have the seafood speak for itself, I guess. You know, you can do this with salmon, you can do this with almost anything. Just salt it a little bit, and it'll be perfect. If there's any question, I'm gonna finish the rest. Then we'll take it over to the frying pan. Okay, so we've got our pan, and we'll see where the butter lands. It's already browned up. It's browned up really nice. Turn the heat down just a little bit. You don't want to burn the butter, but you want to fry these things hot and quick. So I think that'll be good. There we go. Just like that. Have a nice brown flavor. Hot pan, less than a minute aside. I think I screwed up just a little bit of not like lining this up, so you know it's going to take me 15 seconds to put them all in there, but it's a good habit to get into. One thing you can do is just kind of prevent them from sticking. Just rub them a little bit when you set them down. It's very helpful. Same thing with barbecue. You can set something on the grill and just rub it a little bit, and it's perfect. So this is like very, very critical. Less than a minute. You can see it happen. The scallop is such a tender, beautiful piece of meat. Brown it. Look at that. Brown it. Flip it. Brown it. Flip it. Especially the small pieces. You can see it setting apart right there. We have several different sizes here. That's really neat. You're going to get a couple different little flavor profiles and texture profiles. And just even in the time that it's taking me to turn these over, things are going to be different for all of them. Look at that. Look at that. Just caramelized really beautifully, really nicely. Get a little butter come back this way. Flip them over. It's just salt and a little bit of pepper. I mean, you don't even need the pepper almost. It just depends on your taste. And they just release a little bit of liquid. You know, sometimes you can even just take them off and make a little sauce out of the liquid. It's amazing. But for this one, we're going to do a little lemon garlic sauce. There we go. Look at that. It's almost it's like rare beef, pretty much, but better. Like this one. Look at that. It's amazing. I'm going to flip this one over just because it's a little big. Yeah, you can see them squirting like that. It's just, they're done. Take them off. Let them rest. They're going to cook a little bit longer, and they're going to be perfect. We're going to make the sauce, and they'll be done. We're going to eat them. Incredible. Just a bounty here. Start with good ingredients, you're going to get good food. Same thing with barbecue. You can set something on the grill and just rub it a little bit, and it's... There we go. Look at that. It's almost it's like rare beef, pretty much, but better. Like this one. Look at that. It's amazing. I'm going to flip this one over just because it's a little big. Yeah, you can see them squirting like that. It's just, they're done. Take them off. Let them rest. They're going to cook a little bit longer, and they're going to be perfect. We're going to make the sauce, and they'll be done. We're gonna eat them. Incredible. Just a bounty here. Start with good ingredients, you're gonna get good food. So for the sauce, butter, as much as you like, or as little as you like. But, you know, 2 cloves of garlic. Just let it go for a minute. I've got, well, I've got this thing, but let it go for a bit. Bubble up a little bit. Don't brown it. Don't burn it. Just let it cook for a little bit. I'm just letting it float on the heat that's left over from this this burner from being on high with the scallops. It's going to infuse the butter with the garlic flavor. We might salt and pepper it a little bit, and then at the very last we're going to add the lemon. You don't really cook with the lemon. You add the lemon in after you've done the garlic, after you've done the infusion, after you've cooked everything, unless you're making like lemon bars or something like that. The lemon goes in last. You don't really cook with it. It's very acidic. If you want it to be fresh, you add it last. There we go.
Go.
All right, we got all these scallops laid out. We got our garlic butter done. I'm going to brush them a little bit, like lobster tails or something, you know. Oh, look at them! Look at them bounce. This is what you want to see. It's almost like you can't undercook scallops. It's sort of not possible. If you overcook them, though, it's like it's almost like a federal offense. You can't. Don't fucking do it. So, a little bit of salt. I mean, this is sort of like if you're going to do one thing, just salt your scallops. That's it. Fry them, salt them, butter them, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just a little. That's it. They speak for themselves. So we got the garlic butter, a little bit of garnish, a little bit of parsley. It's just parsley is like I feel like parsley. It's like parsley is to food as bitters are to cocktails. It just adds this little something, and then bon apple teeth. All right, this is what it's supposed to be like. It's plump. It's springy. It's not rubbery. Cut it. Oh, look at that. It's perfect inside. Not overdone. Not rubbery. If you make rubbery scallops, you fucked up. If it's too raw, fine, eat it. All right, there we go.
Eat it. Let's see what.
Oh yeah, okay. What's going on here? I never need to have sex again. Doesn't matter.
Let's see it, Katie.
Okay, tell me what you think.
I'm just
Cut in half.
No one-biter?
Yeah, you're gonna get one bite, whatever you want. We only got so many. Oh god.
The smell alone when you're cooking, just the buttery smell, amazing. Oh my god. The garlic on there, perfect. And
Y'all making me jealous right now.
yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Put a little lemon on them.
Wow. Yeah, you just have those on there for a split second.
Yeah. More than a minute, you fucked it up.
Perfect.
Too bad.
Wow.
All right, so where did we get these shrimp, Aaron? Pike Place Market?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are they from? Do you know?
The Bay.
The Bay. You were so enamored. They were so big. You're just like, just give me those things. But yeah, a lot of times things are sustainably sourced and you know, very, very, very fresh at the market. So we're just going to peel these off. We're going to devein them, and these poor little guys are destined for the tempura batter and oil. So I'm just taking them off to the just above the tail. God, look at that thing. It's like, that's a huge bug. It's a lobster. It's a tiny, tiny, tiny little lobster. So what I like to do, if I'm going to keep the tail, and they haven't been deveined and cut up in this way, I just kind of peel them off the side of the legs. It's really easy. Maybe somebody has a better way to do it, but you know, once you get it there, it's just like, you know, There you go. That's all it is. It's like peeling a cockroach. It's great. Everybody loves cockroaches.
I've never peeled a cockroach.
Anyway, yeah, we eat these bugs, but we don't eat cockroaches for some reason. Anyway, so I've got one more left, and we can see how it goes. Oop, a little too far on that. What's nice about keeping the tail on is they end up being a little handle, basically. And we'll get back to you on the veining. All right, we got these shrimp. We're gonna devein them. Got a little sharp, sharp knife. It's almost a deboning knife. Right up the middle. It's so sharp, you know. There we go. Clean it out. Get the little poo out of there. I'm gonna rinse these later. All right, so we have to devein the shrimp, and the vein is basically a butthole. I mean, that's where the poo comes from. I'm just gonna slide up the middle. There we go. Just gonna clean it off. Got a little bowl of cold water here. And also, we butterflied at the same time. So what we're gonna do is slice down until it splits nicely like that. And it's gonna go nice into the tempura batter. All right, so we've got our tempura batter. It's a thicker tempura batter. You don't want to overmix it. You don't want it to be too smooth. We've got our oil. It's really important. I mean, you can sort of wing it, but I wouldn't recommend it. Just get a thermometer. It's going to make things so much better. We've got our butterfly shrimp, jumbo shrimp. Woof, man, it's amazing looking. We're going to let the little bit of drips drip off, and then we're going to lay them in. Oh, look at that. That's golden. Look at that. That is just amazing. This is the tempura I want my whole life. I want to live my life like this, with these shrimp like that. Look at that. Oh, man. I don't know. I feel like I made a bunch of videos, and this is the best one. Yeah. So this is going to happen for a couple minutes, and that's it. You just let it get crispy. These shrimp are butterfly. They're going to cook up real fast. You can see them peeking out. You don't want it. The thing is, you don't want to. If you have something about this size, you don't want to crowd it. If you have a big, you know, oil vat, fine. Throw whatever you want in there, but just a Dutch oven, maybe 2 quarts of oil. You know, anything you put in there is going to drop the temperature, so just be conservative about it. I'll get back to you. All right, so we dropped 2 more in there because these guys are ready, and that's just gorgeous. That's like a lobster right there. That's incredible. I'm going to put it on the towel to dry. Oh, look at this. You know, I mean, steak, lobster. I mean, I don't know if it gets any better than this. That's what we got. It smells amazing. I wish we could have the Smellotron. Aaron, turn that
We got
shit
the
off.
cooking dog. We got the cooking dog. Are you a cooking dog?
All right, this last one. Look at that.
Ooh, baby.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh, this is perfect. Don't let your tempura batter get too thin, and don't overmix it. That's all I gotta say. And have your oil at the right temperature, and you will succeed. It's a verdict.
Ooh, I can hear that bite.
Yeah, crispy.
Nice and crispy. The shrimp is freaking delicious.
Tastes like a lobster.
Yes, tastes like a lobster. Dig in.